All right, go easy. Everybody just got in from work, and we're coming in hot. Here he is.
What's up, fellas? What's up? How's everybody tonight? Another Tuesday night edition of what? Tired Club. No, it's Flight Club.
Retired Club.
Retired Club. Yes, it's the retired.
Yeah,
Whatever.
same. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
How's everybody doing tonight, guys? Hope you guys are well. Got several fellas in here already hanging out with us tonight. It's getting kind of chilly out there today, man, for North Carolina weather. What were we at? 50-some degrees this morning?
Yeah.
And we got another hurricane coming, guys.
What? What's the name of it this time?
What is the name?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's coming in over Florida, and then it's going to make a turn back right and head over to North Carolina. So guess what we won't be doing this weekend?
Flying?
Yeah, flying. Yeah. So there's that. And you know what? I didn't fly this weekend. I just did not. You guys ever get to the point where you don't feel it? You just know something's not.
You must be married.
Well, yeah,
because that comes with marriage.
But I had a lot of yard work to do, man. You know that yourself. I mean,
yeah,
dude, I worked in the yard like Saturday and Sunday all day, and it was beautiful. It's perfect weather. Somebody did go fly, you know.
No, I tried to fly.
Well,
there's a satanic story that goes along with it. I'll tell you later.
Well,
it was great. It was perfect weather. I mean, it was right down the runway, beautiful. But I had some satanic gremlin in my plane doing an exorcism thing going on because I fried 2 brand new retract servos, 2 elevator servos, and 1 rudder servo with a BSC. No, BEC, not BSC.
BSC.
BS, whatever you want to call it.
Yes,
it's all the same.
BS,
I was not happy.
So I mean, he took the Albatross, the version 1 that I had, and he got it all back, working properly and everything.
Yeah, you have a picture of it.
And it was in beautiful shape and everything.
It was.
So, it still is.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty.
I mean, the fuselage is perfect. He's just got to get all the electronics worked out in it because it has some gremlins. Yeah, there it is. And it's an awesome flying airplane.
I don't know yet.
Well, hopefully this will be
It better be.
You got it all working now, right?
Yeah, just like I did before I went out there Sunday.
That's right. So it's working good.
I think it was BEC fried something.
Yeah, that's right.
It is what it is. You just move on.
Well, but it could have been the BEC and something glitching in that caused it to fry some servos.
I mean, I don't know. You put your tongue on here.
Yeah, do that. That's what you
Is this a 6 cell?
That would light you up like that dude in that video.
Dude, this thing will weld 60-17 rod.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That would light you up like the Christmas
It only
tree.
takes 50 direct volts to kill a man, depending on the humidity.
Yeah, well, we don't have any humidity today.
Don't tell your wife that. You might find this under your pillow.
Yeah, exactly. Here, touch this.
Touch this.
Drool on that tonight, right? Yeah, that would light your head up pretty good. So, guys, we had a few people, including Jeff over at with Jeff and Bobby, that was asking about this particular device right here that Wayne has that is really cool. And this is the ESR meter right here, guys. Right here. If you can't see it, see on the front, it says
good stuff.
ESR meter. This is what we were talking about last weekend that will test your C rating in your batteries, guys. This is really cool. It'll tell you how true your C ratings are as to what they say they are on the front of the battery. And it's pretty simple to use. That's if you can find these, because several websites that used to have them no longer carry these, or either they're sold out or they're back ordered or whatever. That is the King Air. Yeah, it was, and it still is, and he's got to get it in the air. But this is a cool meter. And, a lot of us guys have questioned the fact of C rating in batteries. Is it accurate? Is it true? And last week, we were talking to you guys about that. And out of all the batteries from HRBs to RC LiPo to the Turnigy Graphene by Hobby King that we have tested, and the regular Turnigys from Hobby King that we've tested, everything that we did got some of the best results came from the graphene Turnigys from Hobby King.
Yeah, those were awesome.
Yeah, those were rated at 75C, and we were getting a reading of 75 to 80C with this meter.
Higher than the rating. That's weird.
That's weird. That's unusual, unheard of for the most part. So that's very good to be getting that. And we're going to show you guys tonight on here as well how this meter works so you can see what we're doing.
ESR stands for effective series resistance.
There you go. And this will also give you the resistance of your cells, which if it's a high resistance, you were saying
don't know which cell is starting to fail.
Yeah. Well, it's like, for instance, this battery right here, as you guys can probably tell, if you look at it from the end, it's kind of puffy. This is another pack that is puffy as well.
Stay Puft Man.
Yeah. If you look at that one, it's puffy as well, especially compared to one almost brand new, identical to it. You see the difference in the two, right? Okay, trying to get the light on so you can see that, right? So basically, this particular meter, you put in the milliamp of the pack and the cell of the pack, and then it will tell you the C rating, and then you multiply that by 2, I believe it is.
Yeah,
right?
it's like a 40% up.
Yeah, and the thing of it is, it gives you a resting C rating, and then you multiply, and it gives you the.
Yeah, and it really just tries to give you a safe rating, you know, because you can really, I mean, like I said, you can weld a 6017 rod with this if you want to, but how long will your battery pack last? You know, I mean, you got 1,000, you can get 1,000 horsepower out of your regular GMC truck, but how long will it last?
Well, right. Well, but it's also like I was telling my son the other day about Teslas and cars and things like that. They're great for around town, but as far as pulling a trailer or a boat or something, they're going to.
And then add heat to it. You're in the desert,
136
degrees, Death Valley. How long do you think you're going to pull that thing?
Same thing these batteries do. Yeah. You're going to lose. You're going to eat through your batteries quickly.
That's right. That's why you carry a diesel generator when you
carry. Well, but then you got to find diesel fuel, and that's
that's right. We got a diesel shortage.
Yeah, so there you go.
I'm telling you, that forward-thinking progressive just blows my mind.
So you need a gasoline-burning generator. See, but you know that's the thing. So this right here is really cool, and what we'll do is we're going to basically give you guys an example of how this will work. And as I said, we'll show you how the graphene, I'll grab one of those out of my box over here, and we'll start one of those to kind of give you an idea of what this meter will do. So let's see, let me grab the graphene packs over here. Let's see, we have a 1300. This is one right here. Okay, so this is a 1300 4S, and it is rated at 75C. This is the Turnigy graphene from Hobby King. This is a 75C, 1000 milliamp 4S. Okay. Again, these are both from Hobby King. Now, what I'm going to do is before we get started on this, I'm going to give you a reading with the smart checker so that we can see what the cells are doing so we know where we're at, right? So we're going to plug this in. And this is the 1300 milliamp 4S, right? Okay, so we're gonna plug this in. As you guys can see right now, we are at 3/8. If you guys can, let's see if I can get that to zoom in.
Yeah, this should be resting mode, sleep mode.
I don't think I can't. There's such the lighting. Okay, so guys, I can't get that to show you. I don't think.
You won't pick it up?
Nah, the camera I'm trying.
It's not focusing.
Okay, can you guys, there you go, right there. So it's at 381, 382, okay? So we're going to plug this into the meter, right? And what we're going to do is, okay, so right now.
Nice, lit up.
Everything's lit up, as you guys can see here on the display. The battery is only hooked up with this lead. The balance lead is not plugged in right now. That's where this lead will come in handy after we do that. So what we're going to do first is press and hold, and we're going to go to our milliamps. Now, this is a 1300. It starts off first in the hundreds. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, which gives us 300 milliamps, and we're going to press and hold.
Then go 1,000.
Okay, and then that's going to take us to thousands, right?
1.
Okay, and then we're going to go 1, and now we have
1,300.
1,300 milliamps, right?
Press and hold.
Okay, so then we're going to press and hold again. Okay, now, all right, so Wayne, I'll let you take over from here. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take this other small lead with the 2 pins on it, and we're going to plug that into our balance lead on our pack, starting with cell 1. and we're going to work across the board here. So we're going into cell 1 first, okay? Just like this. All right.
Press and hold.
Okay. All right. Now we are at 6.16 ohms, basically. Isn't that right for the resistance?
Yeah, that's resistance.
So that's you know,
it's usually higher the less.
Yeah. So basically, so now we're going to go with the C rating. What have we got there on this one?
Max C rating on that right now is 27, according to that, or 35 amps.
So we're at 27 on cell number 1, but if we multiply that times
40 more percent.
40 more percent.
That's what it says somewhere in there, 40 more percent.
Okay, so do the math here, Wayne.
Doing the math. So that would be 4 double it would be, so somewhere right there, you're like almost 40, 30, late 30s, 40s without math, without calculating.
No, that ain't right.
I know it ain't.
No, 27 if it's 0.40.
27C, right? That's on the first cell.
Yes.
Well, we need to go all the way across the cells to see what we get with max height.
Right. Okay. So head across the cells.
So we got 4 cells. Is that 3 cell or 4 cell?
This is a 4 cell. All right. So that's cell number 1. All right. Then we're going to go to the next one, which would be here.
And we practiced this ahead of time.
Yes, we did. Okay. So we're at the same
thing.
Same C rating.
Same cell, same C rating.
I'll go across one more time to the next one. Okay.
Same. Everything's the same. That's 4 cell?
Yeah. And then the last one.
Same thing, straight across. So
Same
that
thing.
is like brand spanking new cells. So is that 20C?
So basically the safe C rating that this is showing right now is 27, but you do the math equation. Stay with us.
27 equals almost 40 is all it's showing right now.
Okay. So, and the other day we were
up.
Yes.
So either we did something wrong. I know this isn't wrong.
Wrong.
I know that we both work for a living.
Yes.
So you're going to have to bear with us. We want to give you any bad information.
Tim, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much, man. We're trying to show these guys how to use this ESR meter.
State charge or warrant, max, D. 10 seconds or so. Okay, and in real flying, the LiPo will be subjected to surges, and practical safe surge is probably about 40% greater than the safe continuous current for the region of 10 seconds or so. This represents doubling the heat dissipated with the pack for the duration of the surge. Where cells in a pack produce different maximum current or C ratings, you should always rate a pack at the lower value, as this is the weakest cell in the pack. But that pack is perfect all the way across. All the cells are exactly the same.
Yeah, so let's check it like this.
Some LiPos generally in the 20-25 category are generally rated, but I can just tell 40C continuous charge will generously consistently claim certified internal battery resistance. Yeah, it gets complicated real hurry. If you're not scientific and you don't have the background and you don't have the jargon, and you got a few in you.
Okay, so 3.8, that's right.
Yeah, so you're half the voltage. That's what it was, because we're only half pack. We're only half charge.
Right.
So that's why I think.
So it's showing 6 ohms right now, and then multiply 27.
Because that'll go down when you.
Yeah, so 27 times 2 would give you 54. Which this pack is rated at 75, but it's not even fully charged.
It's just half charge. So we doubled that.
Yes.
I think that's what it was.
Right.
We doubled it because we're only at half charge. We're at storage rate. Right?
Correct. Yes.
So we doubled it just as if we charged it, and that's how we got to water. That's
right. What's up, Dustin? How you doing, man?
You're right.
Dustin's in here tonight. Tara was just asking about you tonight, man. Good to see you, buddy. So this pack, even at its resting rate, guys, which is at what 3.8, as you guys saw, it's still showing a C rating of around 54. Okay, and this is a 75C pack, so 54 at a storage charge is not bad on this battery. That's really good. So we're going to go to another pack, which would be. Tell you what, we'll take one of these new HRBs right here. This is the HRB 6200 100C. is what it's rated at. Okay, now let me grab an adapter for this. Let me see, where's it at? Hang on a second.
Entertain them. You just let the cat out of the bag right there. All right, I want to show you guys a picture of Jeff before he started RC. There he is, right there. That's him. Look at that hair. Isn't he cute? I think you were what, libertarian, or what were you at that time?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Where you got that from?
I don't know either, but man.
All right, let's see.
I can show you a picture of Jeff landing the other day. I got a great picture of Jeff's landing gear landing, and if you look way in the background, you'll see Jeff way over there, and all we see is bent landing gear coming in for a landing. It's normal, right? You guys ever had a landing like that?
Right. Normal. Yes.
That's normal.
Normal. It's normal.
Almost there. He's looking.
I got to find the right connector. Here we go. To connect this.
Yeah, he was trying to charge AC to DC to a CNC, and this is what we got on the field. I got the marshmallows out in the coat hanger.
That's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's right. Okay, so we got the proper adapter on here. So again, this is a 6200 6S 100C. So we're going to take it, and I'll show you just so that you know where we're at on this pack. If we plug it into our smart checker,
yep, storage charge
375. Okay, 375 is where we are on this pack. Okay, all right. So I'm going to lay that over there, and then let's plug into the ESR meter. Okay, all right. Now we're going to press and hold. Now we're going to go 2 for hundreds.
That's right.
Press and hold.
Go to thousands.
Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,200 milliamps,
Very
right?
Good.
And now we're going to press and hold. Okay, now. All right, so now we're going to take our end, the small end, and plug it into our balance lead. And we're going to start off with cell number 1 here, which is going to be at this end. Okay, and where are we at?
15C.
15C. We're at 4 ohms,
Yeah,
which
so
is
really
resistance is really good on this pack because it's low.
Yep.
Okay, so at 15C, what would it be?
It would
For that.
probably be, well, that's half plus the 40. So it should be somewhere around probably about 50 something.
Working his brain over here, people.
Well, a little bit I have.
Okay, we're going to the next cell here. Okay, what we got? 15.
Same thing.
Yep,
Keep
same
going.
thing.
Keep going.
All right, next thing. All right. 15.
Yeah, that's,
all right.
I mean, all identical. Cells are great.
Next.
Identical.
Yep.
Same thing.
And we're at low.
Yeah, you're getting
resistance.
even lower on your ohms.
Yeah, the resistance is great, and
Yeah,
that's
it
what
is.
you want, guys.
It's a great marriage.
Yep. Very
Dang.
good. Yep.
It's even getting lower.
Telling you. And then one more last cell. Okay,
It's
so
all identical.
all right. So what are we looking at as far as our C rating? If we're
the
at
C rating was probably be
about 45.
yeah, it's about
Okay.
half that. But that's the safe
That is
C
safe,
rating.
C rating.
Not the full, you can crank that thing up and get the full 100 and you can watch your wires start to melt the silicone
Right.
on the outside. And if
Mhm.
you've ever melted anything in flight, you know what happens? You get an automatic smoke system on your electric plane.
Yeah, well, and the thing about it is you got to understand, guys, C rating is burst. Okay, it's not continual. It is a burst of energy. And basically these packs all are sitting here. These are rated at 100C. So if fully charged, this pack were at, say, 75C, you can't really complain. Even though it says 100, none of those are going to be really accurate.
It's
So,
like trying to get that mileage that they talk about when you buy that car.
yeah, like 25 on the
Yeah.
road, 35 on the highway.
They strip the
yeah.
car. It's got nothing in it. It's got half a gallon of gas to go around the track
Yeah.
one time, and then they multiply it times how many gallons go in the tank, and all of a sudden you get a hyperinflated number.
That's right. Yeah. C ratings are supposed to be continuous, Ray, but find me a battery that gives you a continuous C rating.
Yeah, because on this one,
Yeah.
100C burst and 50C discharge.
Right. It's so you have 50C as your continual
Yeah.
and your 100 is your
You got like a
burst.
10-second maximum. Bam!
Exactly, which is like your horsepower or your nitrous
That's right.
in a car. It's like right
That's
now,
right.
and these 100C packs, I'm guessing they're probably continual at probably 50, and then
Yeah,
100 burst.
And
So
this acts just like density altitude to a gasoline engine.
yeah,
because when they get higher up and the less air it has, the less power. This works same way with heat.
Right.
Hotter it gets, the more it goes down. It'd be
Right.
like you jogging, and if you're jogging and you don't have any water, what happens?
That's right. You're getting tired. Exactly.
And all of a sudden you get some water.
Yeah. Now you're going to feel better.
All right.
So
So we feel better.
So basically, with the C rating on, I can tell you with these new HRBs right here, these are awesome packs, guys. They're great. You can get 2 of these, like I said, for $140, $141, and they are 782 grams. They're awesome.
Yeah, that is cool. I might use some of these.
They're great. Now the here we're going to go to this one. We want to show you all this one. These are the RC Lipo packs. They are supposedly 120C, right? Okay, y'all see that. So, in all fairness, we're showing you guys everything here. But before we do, let's give a roll call as to who we got in
Roll
here
call.
tonight. We have got, let's go back to the beginning here. We have got Tim Touton. Thank you, Tim, for everything. Raven Rock, EQRC, Roach Coats Healy's. We have got Mike Bird. We've got Jeff in Lower Alabama, or LA Jeff, as I like to call him. Ken Sprouse in the house like a mouse. Slipped in first tonight, I think. Let's see. We have got Donald Valentine. Snow River. He's Snow. Appreciate the support, man. He's always up in here. Victor RC Jets. What's up, Ray? Guniac 33. Ruffiness. What's up, Ruff? How you doing, man? Michael Barr. Lionel Randall. I appreciate all you guys for being in here tonight. So again, guys, we're going to take you to the Lipo, RC Lipo 120. And like I said, guys, I'm fair to everybody. So I'm just wanting you guys to see what we're seeing here, so that way we all know, and we're not, trying to hide a brand or whatever.
We all make mistakes. We're just trying to be honest.
It's one of those things where these are great batteries. I take nothing from them. They're heavier, I will say that, than compared to the HRBs. But so let's put them on the checker here and see what we're looking at. So let's plug it in. First of all, wait a minute. Let's check and see where we are on the checker here, the smart checker. So right now we are at what? 389, 388.
Just above storage.
Just above storage. So let's see what we've got here. Killer Planes. What's up, Steve? How are you, buddy? Good to see you.
What's a lipo? It's the grandson of the NICAD, Mr. Volta.
Yeah, as if he don't know that.
When's the plane out? In spring?
Yes.
Man,
Yeah.
I got great expectations for that plane.
Yeah, exactly. Oops. We all want one, Steve. I thought you were going to call me today, man. What up with that? Let me guess. You got busy. You fell asleep. Yeah. Denise didn't nudge you. I don't know what it is, man. Okay, so we've got our meter set at 6,000 milliamp, which is what this is. We're going to press and hold. Okay, now. All right, so we're ready. All right, so now we're going to plug into our balance lead here, guys, and let my assistant here tell us where we are.
The ugly assistant.
Okay, so we're at 6.24 resistance, which is really good.
Yeah.
And we are at a resting rate of
12C.
which would be the equivalent of.
Well, that's half this, half that, plus a 40. So that's probably close to 40.
Okay, so 40 at a
40 some?
resting rate. Okay, so yeah.
Check the next one.
Let's go to the next cell here and see where we are. Okay, so 13.
Resistance went down and the C rating goes up.
That's right.
That
So
way
we're
you get more.
that's right. So we're at
going up.
13.
The next one.
Okay, 12.
Back down to the norm. The other one, the first cell.
Okay, 13.
All right. Went up.
Well, I got to get it in the hole. Okay. 13.
Yep.
So that's good. One more cell.
resistance
Last
going
cell.
down.
Yep.
Last cell.
Okay. and the
14. That went up even higher.
Yeah, we got 14 on the
Yeah.
last cell, which would be
That's probably
what,
close to
what would
40,
be our
40 some, 40 some.
40,
where it's at.
45, we'll say.
But that's at half the capacity of
Yeah.
voltage.
half the capacity, and also we're at low resistance, which is
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah,
on
because
this
it
pack.
had some pretty good resistance there.
Yeah. So again, guys, as you see, it says that it's 120C. Now, that being the case, is that burst? Okay.
Yeah, because it doesn't say.
It does not say
It
on
doesn't
this
say.
pack. So if that's the case, then this particular pack might be 60C at a continuous rate.
Yeah.
And if it is, then that would be about correct as to where we would be. And that's at storage rate. So it's not lying per se, but 120, how long for 120? Okay, that's the question that everybody wants to know. So, nobody quite understands that one or can say, well, I know it's 120 for 25 seconds. Nobody knows that.
It's like a dragster gets 10,000 horsepower for 3 seconds?
For 3 seconds. Yeah, exactly. And with nitrous, you only get that burst for so long.
How far can you go on 10,000 horsepower for 3.5 seconds?
Exactly. Right. Quarter mile.
Grocery store?
1/8 of a mile.
10,000 horsepower?
Yeah.
I think they're up to 12,000. It's over, I think it's it's over 1,000 horsepower per cylinder.
Right. Yeah.
Can you imagine?
No.
I just want one cylinder. 1,000 horsepower?
That's what I'm saying. So, guys, as you can see, the point that we're trying to make here is that all of these batteries are a suggestion, okay? And kind of like Wayne said, it's mileage on your car when you buy it is a suggestion.
Yeah.
There's nothing that is perfect here. So when you buy something that says it's 120C or 100C, that may be for only a few seconds, but the real C rating of that pack may be half that.
Like
figure.
a daily driver, you know what I mean? It's like,
right.
This isn't like a race car. Who drives a race car to work?
Right, exactly. That's right. So
Mario?
Right. I mean, so exactly. So now if we go back, we're going to look at one more for you guys. And this is the Turnigy. Again, this is the 1075C. So we'll check it and let you know where it's at. Let's unplug this one here. All right. Take that off. Take this off. The Turnigys did the best of this test, guys. I'm just telling you, right?
Yeah, but that's different chemical makeup too.
Well, they're graphene.
That's what I'm saying. That was supposed to be the savior of everything for the last 10 years, but it kind of flopped.
Right. So we're going to go here, and this is a 1,000 pack.
Yep.
Okay, so we're at 1,000 milliamp.
Yep.
Press and hold.
Yep.
Okay, now we're going to plug in our balance lead here. And we'll tell you what this one is. Okay, so let's start on cell number 1 here. All right, what we got?
Yeah, 29.
Okay, 29, and that's resting. Okay, so do the math.
Yeah, that's storage. So that's like 60 some.
60 some.
Something like that.
Yeah, 60, 65. See, and this battery 60s. Says 75. So that's pretty daggone good. And if that is suggested, then you might get a burst of 75 to 80. So that's pretty good. I mean, that's the best one we've got so far.
4-cell pack?
Yes. So next we've got
same thing.
29 resting.
Good cell.
Yp. 29.
Same thing.
And then the last one
went down a little bit.
Yep. Last one here.
28 there. So yeah, it's pretty like almost right onto the advertisement.
Yeah. So these graphenes, guys, do not hesitate with Hobby King with these particular packs because they are very true to C rating. They're the best of anything we've tried. And, I love my HRBs, guys, but these are great. And then the regular Turnigys, we also tested. I tested Bill's.
The older ones even held up. Yeah. That's amazing.
Bill's was great last night. So any of the Turnigy products from what we're seeing, guys, pretty good. The C rating is great on those. So I wouldn't hesitate on them a bit. For your small Reno racers, things like that, they're going to be great packs.
Yeah, the Gallon Jobber.
Yeah.
And the, what's the other one?
The Galloping Ghost, and then the Hellcat
Galloping Ghost
that they did. So, yeah, guys. And the Turnigys at Hobby King are great priced. You can't beat it. What's up, Dan from Hangar 88? How are you tonight, man? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. And guys, again, every time I see Dan, it makes me think about, don't forget RTL fasteners, guys. RTL fasteners for all of your fastener needs, putting your planes together, putting in servos.
Everything. Anything that needs to be connected mechanically.
Yeah.
RTL.
I mean, seriously, they're great. And also, I like to give shout outs to all of my sponsors to the channel, guys, just to let people know that we're thinking about them. We all love here, Banana Hobby. They've been really great to us. We've got to get the L39 flying. It's in the trailer. It's ready. Everything's done. All the throws are set. All the test has been done as far as the taxi test. It's ready to go. So we got to get that one going. And again, always, guys, thanks to Hobby King. You know, we love them. They're good to us here, guys.
Zoom.
And of course, 5280 RC, guys. And then, Zoom RC. Definitely check them out if you haven't yet. And if you buy something, use code JCRC10 and get 10% off your order. So, I like to try to just thank everybody here, guys, that comes in. And, appreciate every single one of them, because without them, I couldn't be doing what I'm doing. And, you wouldn't be here.
25 cents a peanuts. So
hey, he's cheap date. You know what I mean?
I don't have internet at the house.
So, hey, I mean, it is what it is, man. It's good help. But we do have a nice studio coming along.
We do. We just don't use it.
Well, it's because we need Wi-Fi.
I know.
We could be doing this from a studio right now.
I know.
Instead of freezing our baguettes off, I mean. But anyhow,
take a drink, sauce it up a little.
I hope you guys have enjoyed learning about these.
Yeah, because we're learning as well. It's not like we know everything about it.
If you can find one of these right here.
Yeah. I mean, they do sell them. They're like $150 now.
They are $150.
And that's version 1. Version 2, I don't know where I saw it. Where did I see that? I sent you the information. I don't know where we saw it.
It was like, I think it was $150.
Hobby King did sell them, and then
Hobby King did. They don't carry them anymore. They've been discontinued there.
Yeah. So anyway, it is what it is.
Well, they're just good to have if you want to know. They're for 1 through 6 cell maximum.
Yep.
They go through 100 to 10,000 milliamp packs. So if you ever wanted to know and you're curious, this is the way to find out, guys. That'll give you everything you need right there. Dan says that P47 is still in the hangar. Yes, it is. It's hanging right there. Can you see it?
Right there.
Somewhere, right over here.
It's there. Off of it.
It's there. Thanks for rubbing that in, Dan. We got to get that one going, man. That's definitely the one to get up in the air. I'm running the Turnigy 4S on my 50 millimeter EDFs. Yes, they're great packs for that. 60-inch Boston needs to get my butt in gear. Yeah, I'm telling you, those Turnigys are awesome packs, man, for what they are and the money. They're great. And yes, they are the graphenes. That's what these ones right here are, the graphenes. But now the standard Turnigys are showing good C rating too with this particular meter. Rule of thumb for batteries: if your packs are dropping below 3.7 per cell when fully charged under full throttle, they are being stressed. Absolutely, yes.
Stress.
I try to bring my packs down at like 3.8 typically, no less.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. I store mine at 3.8.
Yep.
And then it's just like on the stress test, it'd be just like you trying to run the mile in 4 minutes after you're 50.
Mm-hmm.
No. Not happening.
Well, I mean, that's the life of your packs, guys. I mean, if you want these batteries to last, then you got to treat them right.
Yeah, you can't just put them back in the box fully charged and go, "Oh, I'm too tired," because you're going to hate yourself because they're only
unless they're smart packs.
Well, I don't know anything about smart packs.
Well, smart packs discharge themselves.
How is that possible? They got a chip in there. How do they dissipate the heat?
Which, guys, now we did test some of the smart packs, and they were very true to C rating.
Yeah, that was pretty good too.
They did give a good reading. The Smart 6S 30C, it gave a good reading. So I take nothing from those. We also tested the 4S 2200, and they gave a good C rating as well. They were true. But they discharge themselves, and you can set the discharge time from like 24, 48 hours.
So you can pre-program it?
Yes, you can program it with this
How
smart checker.
Does it dissipate energy? Where does the energy go? And how does it do it?
I don't know. It dissipates.
It'd be like you handing the wife the ATM card, and the money dissipates automatically.
Right.
Yes. But I want to know how they do it.
It's a chip in there that tells it to do it.
But what does a chip do with the heat or the energy?
I don't know.
I mean, there's no resistance in there.
Well, but it's kind of like, I guess, like the discharger that I have.
Well, ask them. They know more than we do.
Yeah, y'all know more than we do. So spill your guts.
Spill your guts.
On what are we talking about here? And they have sales every week on Hyperior batteries. Let's see. Yo, Jeff, I was eating dinner and couldn't chime in. My Mr. Benton had a blast here over the weekend. Yeah, I know, man. I know he did. He had a great time. I was glad Jeff got to go do that. Jeff looked good flying out there. Let's see. I've had great service from Hyperior batteries from rcbattery.com.
Yeah, I have some of those.
Yes. I've heard that as well. The SMCs are supposed to be really good as well. I would never run a battery that was testing 3.7 or below fully charged. Michael Barr said, me too, Hanger 88, good company. I can't beat the price. Let's see, I'm curious about the test these guys are doing. Dan, this is a test with an ESR meter that tells the C rating of a battery, whether it's true, legit, or whatever, and it gives you a very accurate reading.
It just gives you exact numbers. Numbers don't lie.
That's right. 30 C packs in the 5,700 range still perform way better than most people we need them to. This is
and we all know that you're not supposed to go below 20%. Did we talk about that?
Right, exactly.
Because you're not supposed to deplete lipo all the way down.
Right.
I mean, it happens.
To LVC,
but if you continually go all the way down, it just breaks up.
Well, that's the thing. I've got packs up here on this table that I've had for almost 4 years, and they're still doing great. Now, that being said, after a couple of years, I retire them to prop planes only. Just because you can tell the resistance is getting a little higher. They're not quite as punchy as they were. Yep. Dan was saying that we need to test Liperior batteries.
I'll send them.
Yeah, well, definitely. We'll definitely check them.
We'll test anything. Send your car batteries.
Let's see. I'll tell you that the Hobby King discharge empties a 6S battery fast. Well, you know what though, Snow? I flew my King Air on the 4000 Admiral, which is a 40C. This is what I flew it on right here. And my Albatross and my King Air both flew on this, and they did great. I was getting 6 minutes, I think.
That's a lot.
With proper throttle management.
You're doing two motors at a time.
Yeah, two motors, 6 minutes.
I mean, your props are really loading your motor, so you really got a nice span. It's just how much you want to pull out of the pack. I mean, look at the guys that fly the drones. Yeah. I mean, they're going from 0 to 120 miles an hour in 1 second.
That's right.
Can you imagine the energy density coming out of those batteries, feeding those motors at one time in a millisecond? Ugh.
Yeah.
That whole battery is just going.
Yep. That's right.
Can you imagine the heat?
Yeah. Well, but that goes back to the Futura V3, guys. I mean,
that thing sucks.
With us flying that with a 4006S, it really takes that bad. In 3 minutes, it takes it down.
It's down. It's done. You better land it.
Exactly. Let's see. Brendan McCormick, JPC did an excellent video on testing the C ratings. Yes, he did. I'll tell you what, the Hobby King is charging. Okay, we got that. Exactly. I'd like to see Liperior being tested. Might have to buy one of those testers. I'm telling you, Dan, you really like it. They're great for giving you readings on what your batteries are doing.
Yeah.
And you just have to look around different sites. You can still find them. First time I had a smart pack on a camping trip, pitch black, you can see a tiny little blue light flashing on it because it was discharging. Okay. Good to know.
But how does it discharge it, though? Where does it dissipate the energy to?
True that.
I mean, if you got a light bulb and you got it hooked up to your battery, you can feel the heat on the light bulb because of the resistance. So you're sucking the energy up. So where's the energy going? How's it being dissipated in the smart battery? I just don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Right.
If I don't know, I ask.
Good question. I totally abuse my batteries in every way, and they hold up several years. However, I mostly fly little 3 and 4 cell cheap packs. Would pay more attention if I was flying large 6S.
Yeah, of course.
Well, of course you would.
I didn't know anything about nothing when I started. Matter of fact, I vowed to never fly electric when I was flying glow ducted fans back in the 80s.
Really?
I said no way because these were coming on the scene out of the NICADs, the old timey, that's basically a Model A battery, right?
Yeah.
And all the guys were going, oh, yeah, ducted fan, glow model, those are going to go away. I'm going, yeah, right. Well, being as dumb as I was, I said, I'll never do that. Here I am.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Cheap,
good, cheap, fun power.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
You don't have to wipe off all the oil off your airplanes.
Let's see, not to change the subject, guys. Looks like DeSantis won Florida. Well, really? Of course he did. I wouldn't think no other. Let's see. Yeah, real big surprise. I knew there was Ken Sprouse back. Damn. We need Pulse Chats to return. Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, again, the HRBs are great. RC LiPo. I mean, most of the technology in these batteries nowadays, they're going to be good. I mean,
There's nothing bad here.
No, nothing's bad here at all.
I mean, it's Ford, Chevy,
Yeah,
Buick.
That's
Remember
right.
Oldsmobile?
yeah, that's right. That's right. But the thing is, you look at all these packs. Okay, for instance, I'll show you this one. All right, again, I've told you guys this before. This pack right here is the HRB 6000, which I love. I've loved these. I fly them in my A10. I fly them in several of my jets, right? Okay. It weighs 822 grams. This is the new HRB, okay, 100C. This one is basically 50C, okay, but it's 100C burst. Okay. This is 100C, 200 more milliamps, but it's 42 grams lighter.
That's amazing.
42 grams lighter.
Yeah, that's
than
like
this,
2
okay?
ounces.
Really? Now, let's go to here at 782 grams for a 6200. Then we're going to go to a 6120C. So it says basically burst, but it weighs 908 grams. So
what's that, like 4
I mean,
more ounces?
yeah, we're talking.
This is probably a heavier cathode and anode. Either it's less expensive. I mean, I'm just guessing.
Well, 2 of these is 170. 2 of these is 140.
Wow.
So, and guys, again, I'm just being fair. I appreciate RC Lipo for being a sponsor to the channel. I appreciate them. Yeah, and we're going to fly the crap out of it.
I'll fly that in my Twin Air.
Yeah, but again, for jets and stuff, I like the lighter packs if I can get them with the higher milliamp and the C rating.
Higher energy density.
I mean, because typically the more C rating a battery has, the higher the C rating, the more weight it has.
That's true. And Ken said, it doesn't matter what you have, you take good care of it, it'll last.
Exactly.
It's true. It really is, because I got a beater old truck, 1995, going on 250,000 miles. Okay. I check the oil. I check the fluids. I don't drive her hard. I don't shift her hard. I just treat her like an old girlfriend.
Yep.
Wakes up every day, goes every day. I'm probably going to put over 400,000 miles on it. Same transmission.
Yeah.
Original motor, and nothing leaks.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I have like a golden horseshoe up somewhere.
Well, it's all how you take care of something, man, and how you drive it. You know.
Well,
and LiPo batteries are the same, guys. They want to be treated like we do. They don't like super cold temperatures. They don't like super hot temperatures.
No. Yeah, because we are constant temperature animals.
Right. So if you're going to be flying your LiPos in cold winter days, if you could heat them up with like some hand warmers in your battery bunkers, or we actually wrap ours in an electric blanket on the table.
Or you can just put it on the floorboard, turn your heater on.
Yep, do that. And on hot days, if you could just keep them in the truck in the air conditioning until you get ready to fly.
It's true.
You know, it all makes a difference. And your batteries, if you treat them right, will last you a long time. And I don't care where they come from. So, but yeah, I love my HRBs. I've got a bunch of them, and I'll be buying more. They also make this brand new HRB right here in a 5200, guys. And I think you can get two 5200s for around $135. That's hard to beat, man. It really is. That is a hard price tag to beat. Especially for a good pack that lasts. So yeah, I can't complain a bit. Let's see, what all we got? You want to sell it to me, Craig? Does that matter what y'all have? A good care. That's right. Need to think about that, Mike.
Oh, sorry, Mason. I was supposed to knock on wood. Sorry, buddy. I'm knocking, Ken. Trust me. I'm worried about tomorrow, what I just said.
What are you talking about?
Because I was talking about my truck, 250,000
Oh,
miles.
yeah.
I said, you got to knock on something.
Transmission.
Okay, Mason, it's good. It's okay.
See what
You
you started.
want to say hi to everybody?
Come here, boo. Come here, boo. Come here. Say
There you
hey.
go.
This is my co-pilot.
Here we go.
That's right.
There you
Say,
go.
what's up? What's
Ex-girlfriend.
up?
Ex-girlfriend.
That's my buddy.
All right, get over here.
All right, man. Okay, you ready? Show's over. All right. So, but yeah, let's see. I'm flying tomorrow. Craig Rowland's coming up from Kentucky. Oh, awesome, Roach. That'd be killer, man.
Yes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up.
Yeah, see, disturbing the dog.
Disturbing
man.
the dog.
Disturbing the dog. Killer Planes. Our dogs want to meet yours. Hey, man, send them over. Come on. Hey, when you bring me that airplane, right. Steve, come on, man. You and Denise, not a problem. Anytime.
How far away are they?
They're up in New York, I believe.
New York. Been to New York.
Either New York or New Jersey. They're up there a little bit higher than we are here.
Yes.
So yeah. Yeah, Ken. Hopefully, man, we can get together and fly some more soon, man. I missed you at the fall fly-in here in Greenville. I know you were busy for that. Jeff and Bobby were down here for that one. Let's see. I would love to be able to take my dog to the airfield, but she would go right to the highway. Yeah, he's so good. He stays with me everywhere. Yeah, there's Mom. Hey, Mom. Wayne. Mom says hello.
Hey, Miss Millie.
Let's see. Dan says, hell yeah, DeSantis. Sorry, stepped away to turn my polls. What did I miss? Don't be stepping away to watch the polls. Wait a minute. Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro. Pedro. Yeah.
All right. Can I show them a little section? This from the 80s.
What do you got? Oh, Lord. I never know what you got.
All right. 1985.
Oh, yeah. That's a good picture.
You
man.
like
That's
that?
a great airplane.
1985. That airplane there I built from a pilot kit from Hobby Shack. If you remember Hobby Shack. Took me a year to build it.
That's cool. That's
I
pretty.
took off on the maiden flight, and the canopy flew off. And when it flew off, it hit the receiver radio switch off. It flew in circles for 2 minutes by itself. It'd go up in the upwind and it'd go down in the downwind. And then it finally ran out of steam and it crashed. And I was not happy. But that's live and learn.
God.
That's
yeah.
a story. Isn't
That's
that
a
story?
big airplane. That's bad. Yeah, look at those guns.
That was
Yeah,
back in the day.
that's when-
I'm
that's-
not gonna know.
No, that's when he had guns.
All right. So after that 2 minutes of torture, watching your airplane fly with no pilot and no chance of coming back, that's exactly how I felt.
Damn.
That's exactly what I looked like.
My dog.
All right, we're all good.
LC. Damn. Laugh your crash off, man. That's what he said. Gotta laugh your crash off, bud.
Pretty much.
Well, sometimes that's what you have to do, Steve.
Yeah,
You have to
because you're
laugh.
emotional. You don't realize how emotional you are.
Right.
When you lose an airplane, you've had it for 5 years, 4 years, one time. A maiden flight, you ever crashed anything on a maiden flight?
Right. Yeah, that is.
You're
the
looking at it
worst.
right
Yeah,
here.
That's the worst, man.
Oh, dude,
That's
you just
terrible.
have all these dreams about having 600 flights on it.
Yeah.
You get half of a flight.
Yeah, half. Well, that's why, like some of my buddies I used to fly with here in town, they would say, "Well, I don't put stickers on my airplane until after I made it." I'm like, mine's going to look good one time. You know what I mean? It's going to look good one time, and if it lands, great. If it don't, it look good that one time in the air. So yeah, I must have been shiting Wayne. Damn. First flight ever, 2 seconds. Damn, that's what Steve said. His first flight was 2 seconds.
First flight, first wife.
First flight.
First flight.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Yeah, been there, done that. It ain't
But
fun.
Steve, look where you come from.
Yeah,
You
look
got
how far you are. You're
got
getting ready to bring it
yeah.
all to life. What?
You got
in 3 months?
You got
4
a
more
plane
months?
now that can fly 2 seconds and hit the ground and fly
it's hard
15 more times, right? I mean,
to.
so,
I
hey,
really want to test that thing out
I do too, man. I'm anxious, Steve. I'm ready to get one.
because we got a guy at the club that's going to test it.
Hey, man, I'm going to test it.
I
We'll
can't.
pass-
No, I
we'll
cannot
just-
crash a plane on purpose. I
We'll
just
just pass it around and test it.
it's like
It's kind of like kicking it through the goalpost. You know what I mean? You know, it's like, you know, it's kind of like, well, you crash it and you pass it to your buddy.
I just.
You know,
it's
hey, man,
just-
pass it.
It goes against
Instead
everything
of
I
saying
know.
puff, puff, give, it would be fly, fly, give.
I know I can. I know I can. I know I can.
Fly, fly, give.
I've never had an airplane crash and go again. Crash and go again. Like 10 crashes in a day. Ain't no way.
He's got like 15 on this plane
That's crazy.
and hadn't had to do anything to it. It just like bounces and rolls. And it comes in 2 different versions. I mean, you can fly at high performance or glider, you know, slow and easy or fast. And he's also talking about putting a EDF on it.
Really?
Can you imagine putting this on there?
Oh man.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah. Here we go, Steve. Let's
Here we
put
go.
this on there.
What do you think?
Yeah. There you go. 12S. No, that's 12S.
Oh.
Yeah. So we'd have to have 2 of them. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
And
baby.
they even match the plane, man.
Of course,
That's
we'd
what I'm
have to
talking
get
about.
the batteries out of the airflow.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Get the CG down like a pendulum.
Yeah, there you go. Right there, Steve. See, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah, engineering. We're engineers here. Not.
Shit. You don't get advice like that anymore. Yeah. Test, and test. That's right. My Bigfoot drove into a tree on a maiden. First flight plane had mind of its own. Well, if you had Steve's planes, that killer planes, you wouldn't have to worry about that. You could just pick it up and fly it again, right? The same stuff I wish I'd come up here with B2. Yeah. I'm telling you, Steve, man, I can't wait to get my hands on this plane. If I only had a plane, you know,
Just give it time.
I keep hearing that song. If I only had a plane, you know, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6,
well,
7,
you can't
8,
really
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
Don't tell it
19,
all.
20 planes.
Don't tell it all. 21,
21, 22, not including what you have in the house.
and the trailer.
In the trailer, yeah, that's another 20.
I have a problem. I know I have a problem.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's not a problem.
Yeah, well, you know, Roach, I blow $200 in 2.5 minutes. Yeah, no doubt. That's what sucks. Let's see. Yeah, when you crash something, yeah, it's bad. We've all murdered planes,
Oh, yeah.
like Fly High and Jeff setting the ailerons up backwards. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. I've done that. You done that? You
Yeah.
keep going, oh, you're going the wrong way. You keep feeding in more, and it keeps going
Yeah,
like this.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, you go, what's wrong? Oh, I hooked them up wrong.
Yeah. Well, again, though, that's why we do pre-flight tests.
That's right.
That's why we have a flight log.
That's right.
And that's why we check and double
Supposed
check
to.
before you ever fly.
That's
I mean,
right.
but you know, we don't always do it. Just like ammo. If you know how many you have, you don't have enough. Exactly. Ken Sprouse says, "Hey Jeff, remember the last Thursday Bobby said he was done buying planes?" Yeah, I've heard that before from Bobby. Isn't that something?
It is true.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think we've all said that before, and you know.
Did
it
we
is
show them
what
the
it is.
flying door?
No, I don't think you showed.
We
the
haven't showed.
flying
Yeah,
door.
you guys haven't seen the flying door?
It's
Literally,
actually
an
a
interior
door.
flying door.
It's the door out of a house.
Yeah, this was the same place, almost the same year.
Ken said, "Guess who sold him an airplane?" Yeah, Ken. Ken, really?
All right, I got to get this thing coming around. There we go. Oh, crap! It keeps flipping on me.
Man, you killing me with my keyboard.
I know. I don't want to spill it. I get
All
it. I get it. All right. Well, I guess I can just do it like that.
Okay, here we go.
It's gonna
Careful,
twist.
careful,
Dang it!
careful.
I don't know. Can they see that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. That is actually an interior door off of a house.
That's
guys.
an interior door. I bet a guy 6 packs of Mountain Dew and a large pepperoni pizza that I can make it fly, and he said that I couldn't, and I did.
And he did.
Super Tiger inline twin, 1985,
It flew.
and it flew. Not for very long, but it flew.
Hey,
I won.
that's all that matters. Yeah. That's all that matters is that it flew.
Closing
And you
arguments.
Said closing argument. Okay, so what are the closing arguments?
I have no idea. What do you want to argue about?
Get an ESR meter.
Yeah,
so
those
you can
are awesome.
argue about the C rating in your battery.
Yeah, it was fun to know what you have.
That's right. Got to have that. Hopefully, the maiden flight of the L39 from Banana Hobby, the AF L39 Breitling scheme will be coming up soon. It's ready. It's all together. All the checks are done. Gyro, Cortex gyro is installed. JP fan is installed. It is a beautiful machine. It spools up like no other,
Yeah, that's
doesn't it?
nice.
It's
No
beautiful.
vibration whatsoever.
No vibration. It is great.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's ready, guys. So hopefully that maiden will be coming soon.
Better.
Won't be this weekend though, because we got a hurricane coming. So
That sucks.
you know, man, maybe, but you know what? Normally, after something like this, after the day after, it's
It's
beautiful.
nice.
So Monday might be
Sounds
nice.
good to me. I'll
You
fake a
never
heart
know.
attack.
That's right. You never know. And, no way. I start nose heavy and then work back. And there was some discrepancy, guys, too. I'll tell you something else, too, on Facebook and stuff. They were talking about the MiG-17. Noons RC had a video. And, guys, I'm going to tell you, the discrepancy and stuff was over the CG of this airplane. Now, this particular airplane, the MiG-17, the manual calls...
that one?
Yeah. The manual calls for a certain CG. And let me just tell you guys, just like the F-86 from Free Wing, it was not right. Okay. So that being said, many people crash the Free Wing F-86 because of the
So is it
manual.
way behind?
Yes, it's got to be back aft. But guys, there's a way to test this CG and it works perfectly. It's amazing. And I would highly recommend it to any of you that get the MiG-17 or the F-86. And that would be, it's called the sit test. Okay. So what you do is this airplane with no battery in it whatsoever is going to sit on the tail. Okay. It's going to rear back on the mains. It's going to sit on the tail. Now, that being said, when you put your battery in it, which is a 6S pack, when you put it in there, that airplane should still sit on the tail. But if you touch the nose of the airplane, it should do like this right here. It should fall over and sit right on the nose. If it falls over and sets on that nose, your CG is perfect. And I'll guarantee it. I've got the MiG-17, I've got the F-86. That's how you balance both of them with the CG. And I'm telling you, the manuals on both of those jets are wrong. As far as the CG, it's actually further aft.
Does the nose gear retract forward and it adds more weight?
I don't know that it. Let me see. Where's my?
Well, right there.
No, both of them go
The other way? Do they come back down or do they go out in the front?
Let's see. I think
Like the Twin Air.
I
Twin
think-
King.
That's what I'm trying to see. Hold up.
I
The F-86 goes back, and I believe.
Yeah,
if
because
I'm
that
not-
came back and it folded flat.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say the.
But that goes up
MiG-
and straight, doesn't it? It doesn't fold flat, right?
I can't tell. If the MiG anyway, I'm
I got
just
video
telling
of it on my phone.
Yeah, I'm just telling you guys, for a proper CG on the MiG-17 or the F-86, if you will put that plane on its butt, sitting on the mains, here's your mains, the plane sits like this, no battery in it. Put the battery in it, touch the nose. If it does like this and teeters over and sits down flat on the nose, the CG is perfect.
So why would they put a wrong CG in the manual?
They're just wrong. Many of people that flew the F-86 by the manual CG did this when they came in for a landing.
Well,
they beat the
yeah,
crap.
that's the porpoise show.
They beat the crap out of it and tore it all to pieces. And
That's bad.
it took several people flying that jet to figure out that the CG is way off on that book.
Did they not fly it before they sold it?
I don't know. But the MiG-17 is the same way from Hobby King and from Banana Hobby. They both give the wrong CG in the book.
That's weird.
Yeah, and Nunts RC also talked about that. And then Ralph, what's his name? Last name, San Diego, and Marvin have all talked about this on the Banana Hobby forums on Facebook. And yes, Ralph will tell you that if you'll do the sit test with that jet, it will CG perfectly.
Huh.
So seems like recommended CG is wrong a lot. I don't understand
I don't
that.
get that either. Why?
One
of the most
see you,
important
Dan.
factors.
Take care, buddy. Thank you for stopping in, man. And yes, we will get that P-47 up in the air soon, just for you, man. Rearmost in the F-86, exactly, Craig. Let's see. Hit the like button, guys. Everybody says, and so does my mom. So you got to do what my mom says. Hit it hard, and don't. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down twice, and that'll work too. So yeah, I mean, guys, again, that the MiG-17 is an awesome jet from Hobby King or from Banana. They're the same airframe, guys. They're both great. They're floaters. If you buy this jet and your CG is right, they will float forever with no power to land it. I'm telling you, and that is with full flaps and air brakes. It is still a floater, but is an amazing flying jet. I actually have Guniac's Fiery Booty in my MiG-17, and it looks amazing in there as well. So yeah, definitely be leery of your CG. Snow River says the Arrows T-33 was off 15 millimeters.
Man, that's over half an inch.
That's a lot.
On
man.
that tiny little airplane, that's like 3 feet.
That's a lot. Yeah, that is a lot. That is a lot. So, yeah, so definitely, guys, always, always, always get your CGs right. And if it's feeling perfectly balanced, always go nose heavy.
Always to go nose heavy.
I mean, you're putting your money in the bank if you go nose heavy, guys. You'd rather be nose heavy than tail heavy every day.
Yeah, because nose heavy, too nose heavy won't rotate.
Right,
So you're saving your airplane.
right,
You might hit the grass or the corn or whatever, but at least it's not in the air going.
right.
You
Because
just
tail
move the
heavy
pack.
flies normally one time.
Man, you'll know when it's wrong because it goes.
Exactly.
And then you stall it.
And
And then
then
you're
get do
screwed.
nothing.
And you're-
Yeah.
Oh, just like what's his name? The New Yorker guy.
Yeah, with the A10. Yeah, that stomped it into oblivion. Yeah, he stomped his jet into the ground. Oh, you guys have seen the A10 flight. But it's
That
hilarious.
was Pedro's uncle, Diego,
No-
whatever his name was.
But guys, we are back to another 1 hour episode here, and we have taken you guys time long enough, and we are going to say adieu and thank you so much for coming in here tonight and hanging out with us yet again on another Election Tuesday here at
Yes.
Flight Club. If you didn't get out and vote, I don't know that. I think it's too late now, unless you're
yeah.
on the West Coast.
Well, West Coast, you still got time.
Yeah, so if you
Hour
haven't
and a half,
voted, go
whatever.
vote, get it done, do your diligence, and get it done, guys. And do what your heart tells you to do. And again, we hope to see you here next Tuesday night, same time, same place, same channel, and yeah, one of those. And guys, thank you so much again for all your support and the love. And we will see you next Tuesday night at 8:30 right here on Flight Club. And remember, tell everybody about Flight Club. See you guys.